hoping for Foley as he makes his way around the pin cone on the bottom of the right side course, tucks in and through the finish. Barry will be back first. He finds 2/10 of a second for Tom. Barry stretches the lead out to 7/10. Foley, no help, slows down 3/10. Right now we've got Alex Jones on a solo run, but on the line, STX leaders, Hollis now on the left, Wong on the right, EF versus EF, National. 7:35 for Wong. To give you an idea of the difference in the driving style, Hollis sliding the brake lights in the first offset. Wong, a big lift, no brakes. These guys are going for every bit of it. Wong rocked the first cone of the course, but it was clean as he tucks into the finish, or tucks into the long strong down the backside of the course. Alex Jones, no help on a 40. No help. Sipe finds 2/10 of a second, 42.3. That'll move Mark Sipe up into one spot out of the trophies, 46,000 off of the lead. Now we have Donahue and Ledbetter. Donahue on the left, Ledbetter on the right. STX action as our BSP leaders pull up to the line. And time in for Donahue. He finds a 10th of 42.9. Ledbetter, no help. He slows down and picks up a cone. So BSP leaders on the line. Tom Berry holding on to 7/10 of a second advantage over over Marshall Rice. I was calling that wrong. Foley is in the third spot at the moment. So Foley needs to find about 8/10. Out on course now, Barry on the right side course, down the 6-cone slalom across the top of the site, bends the car down into the 5-cone slalom down the long side of the site. Time in now for Charles Wilson, finds 3/10 of a second on a 45.0. Barry down around the pin cone and up through the center section of the site, the 3-cone slalom with a tight finish 90, and it looks like Foley is closer this time, and it times in. Foley finds 3/10 of a second, but throws it away with a cone. Meanwhile, Barry finds 36 thousandths, so a slight stretch for Barry to extend the lead in B Street Repairs. Alex Jones in the Solstice now. second, and that will put Mark Sipe into the trophies. He only 6 more times. He will pick Poston. So Mark Sipe into the 4th spot. Meanwhile, Sean Larson unable to improve on that
fast, not stupid.
And Ledbetter on course. Donahue at 4:46. Red light. He will not improve. Ledbetter trying to get a quick time in on the left side. Hit the E36 BMW. Ledbetter at 43.0. He slows down, so neither driver able to help themselves there. Wilson solo run STX on the left side course. On the start line, though, our leader, VSP. Green lights for Barry and Jeremy Foley, but both of them in the 700, so both leaving a little bit on the tree. And it looks like Foley is to the first turn first this time. He needs to find some time to get around Grice and try to catch up with Barry. Charles Wilson finds a 2/10 on the left, a 44.137 for Wilson. Barry and Foley out on course right now, coming up to the line. STX leaders, Hollis and Wong. Wong currently 0.39 advantage. One run left for each of these drivers. Barry and no help, Foley and no help. Both drivers slowing down on those runs, 38.7 and 39.1 for those two. So Barry's still quicker, but not able to improve. Foley unable to close the gap. Alex Jones on a +1. Here's Jones into the finish. Lights. An 8/10 scratch pickup for Alex Jones, so showing the potential of the GXP. Had that been clean, that would have been half the margin to Wagner right there. Out on course, 4 leaders, STX.
You went faster than anything else. So. Love rain.
Yeah, I could actually feel a difference in the surface between the beginning of the course and the end of the course on that run.
Really?
There was enough rain down that I felt it.